when darkness claims the ancient jungle.
T-Rex, accept one legend. The battle for survival begins.
Crossed paths with the beast. A strange bond formed one, born not from fear, but from understanding. Both were warriors, shaped by loss. Both were fighting to protect their home. But the peace was short-lived. A monstrous predator emerged from the depths of the valley, a creature older and deadlier than anything the tribe had ever known. Its arrival ignited chaos, forcing humans and Kong into an unlikely alliance. The jungle burned, cliffs crumbled, and the earth shook as titans clashed in a battle for survival. Through storms, fire, and fear, the tribe realized a truth they had forgotten. In this savage world, strength alone was not enough. Unity was their only hope. As the final battle stretched across the valley, the young hunter faced his greatest test. Courage, loyalty, and sacrifice would determine the fate of his people and the fate of the last great king of the jungle. This is the story of survival, the story of a bond between man and monster, the story of a world where legends are in the dawn of a forgotten world, where trees reach higher than memory itself. Shadows cling to every branch. The jungle awakens with whispers of danger, every leaf trembling, every rock hiding secrets. The wind carries a warning across the canopy, rustling leaves with an ominous rhythm. Colossal footsteps shake the ground as predators move unseen, eyes glinting with hunger. Somewhere in the depths of this forest, a monstrous roar splits the mist, echoing like thunder. The T-Rex emerges, king of carnivores, teeth gleaming, claws ready to strike. Smaller hunters follow, their movements precise, stalking the weak and unaware. Humans hide, fragile and fleeting, their muscles tense, hearts racing with fear. The boy, barely 18, grips a spear, eyes wide with curiosity and terror, hair tangled with leaves and sweat. His chest rises and falls with rapid beats. Beside him, his father, strong and scarred, watches with calculating, deep-set eyes. Every movement of the forest seems alive, holding its breath as tension builds. A distant rustle signals approaching danger. The jungle shivers under silent eyes. King Kong appears a towering titan of fur and muscle, black-gray streaked with silver. Amber eyes glint with intelligence, every step causing the earth to tremble. Kong swings, knocks, and grabs, protecting those who cannot protect themselves. Trees splinter, mud rises, and dust clouds obscure vision. Yet the jungle pauses in awe. Raptors dive, claws slashing, teeth flashing, and Kong counters with crushing force. The boy gasps, awe mixing with fear, heart pounding in his chest. His father grips his shoulder, steadying him with silent knowledge of survival. Roars clash, bodies collide, and the ground trembles beneath the titanic struggle. Through chaos, a rhythm emerges, the heartbeat of courage and ancient justice. The T-Rex lunges once more, fury uncontained, claws raking the earth. Kong blocks, shoves, overpowers, sending it sprawling into mud and debris. The forest itself seems to quake in reverence at the clash of these giants. Creatures that survived peek from hiding, cautious eyes bright with recognition. The boy steps forward, small yet brave, spear lowered in reverence. His father follows, muscular and scarred, observing with quiet awe. Kong rises, chest heaving, muscles flexing, eyes scanning the jungle. Raptors retreat, sensing overwhelming power, disappearing into the shadows. The jungle hums with tension, every leaf and branch vibrating in anticipation. Kong swings his massive arms, felling obstacles, asserting dominance. Dust swirls in sunbeams, illuminating his fur and the fallen predators. The boy watches, breath ragged, energy mingling with admiration and fear. The father nods slightly, acknowledging Kong's role as protector. A distant herd of creatures emerges, cautiously stepping forward, Kong lifts a wounded small animal, nudging it gently back onto its feet. The boy's eyes shine with wonder. Heart still racing from the battle, father grips his axe, muscles taut yet relaxed, ready for any danger. The jungle exhales as tension eases, though the scars of battle remain. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting golden rays on broken branches. Kong surveys the scene, every movement deliberate, commanding, calm. Birds return, their calls delicate against lingering echoes of roars. The boy steps closer, tentative, eyes locked on the towering ape. Father guides him, muscles tense but protective. Voice low and calm. Kong lowers his massive head, amber eyes calm, surveying the humans. Dust settles, jungle sounds return, creating a soft, cautious peace. Raptors and small predators retreat fully, leaving the jungle to its master. The boy and father descend carefully, observing every movement of Kong. Kong's chest rises and falls, each breath a silent display of power. Animals slowly gather, forming a protective circle around their savior. The boy's hands tremble slightly, awe and courage intertwined. Father's expression softens, pride and respect visible in his eyes. Kong raises his arms, signaling calm, asserting his authority over the forest. The sun descends, painting the jungle in golden light, shadows stretching long. Every creature breathes easier, the immediate danger past, the jungle alive once more. The boy looks up at Kong, learning a lesson in strength and guardianship. Father places a hand on his son's shoulder, grounding him in the moment. Kong turns, scanning the horizon, alert yet unthreatened. Small animals cautiously step forward, drawn by the presence of their protector. The boy inhales deeply, steadying himself, feeling the enormity of the moment. Father nods, silently communicating approval and reassurance. Kong's fur glistens in sunlight, damp from the exertion of battle. A soft breeze rustles leaves, carrying distant animal calls. The boy takes a tentative step forward, spear lowered, heart steadying. Father follows, observing the jungle's subtle movements. Ever vigilant, Kong watches silently, muscles relaxed but ready, a sentinel of the wild. Birds flit back into the canopy, resuming the rhythm of forest life. The boy and father reach a vantage point, taking in the scope of the scene. Kong's massive form towers among the healed and rescued creatures. The jungle seems to breathe around him, leaves swaying in quiet harmony. Sunlight casts amber highlights along Kong's fur and every scar. The boy's eyes reflect awe. Understanding the magnitude of this protector, father's gaze remains steady, pride and reverence visible in every line of his face. Kong lets out a low, rumbling roar, soft yet powerful, echoing across the trees. The animals respond cautiously, a chorus of life returning to the jungle. The boy lifts his head, absorbing the lesson of courage, strength, and guardianship. Father steps closer, guiding him, every movement measured and calm. Kong shifts, flexing massive arms, eyes amber, surveying the horizon. Dust settles on the forest floor, sunlight glinting off leaves and broken branches. The boy's heart slows, awe transforming into respect and understanding. Father grips his son's shoulder, grounding him in the shared moment of triumph. Animals fully emerge, surrounding Kong, acknowledging his role as king. The boy and father stand side by side, silhouettes framed by the golden sun. Kong's gaze meets theirs briefly, calm and commanding, a silent protector. The jungle hums with renewed life, rustling leaves and distant calls. The boy breathes deeply, absorbing the enormity of King Kong's presence. Father nods once more. Silent affirmation, muscles relaxed. Kong lifts his head to the sky, chest heaving, standing tall and majestic. And in this golden light, the legend is etched forever. King Kong, guardian of the prehistoric wild, eternal, unstoppable, and revered by all who dwell within his domain.